Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 5.
Smoke can be seen for miles as emergency personnel from several towns come together to get a grass fire under control. Good evening and thank you for joining us. Stephanie is off. The fire danger continues across virtually the entire Red River Valley. This particular fire is between Barnesville and Pelican Rapids, Minnesota. That's where we find Valley News Team's Bradford Eric. Bradford.
Andrea, the call came in about 1:30 this afternoon. The fire was just off of 147th Avenue South. Now that's an area east of Barnesville, and we're about a 30-second drive from the Clay County, Otter Tail County line. When we arrived on scene, it was like a science fiction movie. Just scorched black earth everywhere, choking smoke, very hot and very, very windy. I was able to stop officials from the Minnesota DNR and Pelican Rapids Fire who told me their respective agencies were on scene battling along with Holly Fire and the Barnesville Fire Department. Their early estimates put the area burned at over 1,000 acres. They think a resident was being careless, and that's what sparked the blaze. Crews are still on scene here, and they're not sure how long it's going to take to get this fire under control, but it's going to take quite a while. Reporting live in Clay County, I'm Bradford Eric, Valley News Live. Andrea?
All right, thank you, Bradford. So that begs the question, we're wondering if we'll get any relief from the wind. Let's find out from Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson in First Weather. Hutch?
I do not have good news for you for the short-term forecast, nor do I have good news for you in the long term, as it looks like the gusty winds will continue across the valley. Peak wind speeds today approached 50 miles per hour. That includes the Roseau County area, and we do have that red flag warning continuing for the entire region. It doesn't matter where you are, the danger is high with very high temperatures, very gusty winds, and a lot of dry, tender vegetation that will not change the fire danger index or the fire danger across the valley until we get some rain in here to help green things up. Tuesday's fire danger remains critical throughout the region. Your forecast for Fargo-Moorhead this evening under a shaky sky cam showing gusty winds continuing through sunset, Andrea. And after that, finally a chance to see quieter conditions through the overnight. More wind in the extended forecast. We'll tell you about that, as well as look forward and let you know if there's any chance of rain to help these parched conditions here in a moment.
All right, thank you so much, Hutch. Firefighters in northwestern Minnesota are on high alert. Dry conditions and high winds have pushed the fire danger index into the critical stage. Bemidji crews were already on the scene of several wildfires this weekend. Valley News Team's Neil Carlson shows us what's been labeled by the DNR as an explosive situation.
Back in September of 2012, dry, windy conditions fueled a wildfire that destroyed dozens of buildings and homes and threatened the entire town of Carlstead, Minnesota. Those extreme conditions are back in northwestern Minnesota. This weekend, fire crews responded to 4 separate wildfires around Bemidji. Here, southwest of town, a wildfire burned several acres and destroyed this home. The homeowner was able to get out safely.
So that's the conditions that we have right now, is that small fires are going to turn into big fires very quickly. Cigarettes are a source. There's many other sources. The biggest problems we've had right now are with recreational burns or illegal burning outside of burning restrictions, which is why we have those restrictions in place every spring.
Here at the Bemidji Airport, fire crews are already gathering. With dry conditions and high winds, it's expected to be a busy day and busy week for firefighters.
In fact, DNR firefighters will be in the air this week on the lookout for wildfires in thousands of square miles of state forest around Bemidji and around the state.
All of these different area offices have detection routes where they go and detect fires with those aircraft.
The experts say it's almost guaranteed they'll be fighting wildfires this week. Their challenge will be to spot them and quickly get crews on the scene.
Very much so, yep. It's a red flag day. The potential today is extreme for fires to spread at high rates and become very large fires.
From Bemidji, Minnesota, Neil Carlson, Valley News Live.
As of today, authorities are not issuing burning permits for most of northwestern Minnesota. Again, the DNR says the fire situation is explosive and can result in extensive property damage. The weather is warming, which means construction is starting. The orange cones are out and many of the projects in the area started today. Valley News Team's Ashley Bishop joins us live from West Fargo, where a big project started today. Ashley.
Andrea, this project here on 32nd Avenue, it's a main artery for those that live in Fargo and West Fargo. But here in West Fargo, it's now closed. It closed after the rush hour commute this morning. And many people are not remembering that. The 2-lane street is going to be taken into a 4-lane divided roadway, and the project will be fully done in mid-October. The project manager has said so far that this project the weather for this project has been on their side, which has been very helpful.
We've got a great spring, so we're hoping that we're getting a good jump start to the season. Yeah, every year weather is an unknown factor. You know, aside from the weatherman predicting rain or not, we don't know what it's going to do. It looks to be a promising drier year than it has been in the past. So our October completion date is, as of right now, looking pretty obtainable.
Now, so far, since we've been out here in the past 20 minutes, 15 cars have turned around. Now, the road is not fully shut down 32nd. It's shut from Cheyenne to Bluestem Drive, which is right behind me. And by July 1st, after phase 1 is completed, they'll start phase 2, which will shut this little bit of 32nd down all the way to Veterans. But many people are not remembering, and they need to start realizing to take the detour. Coming up at 6, we'll have more. In West Fargo, Ashley Bishop, Valley News Live.
All right, thank you, Ashley. Another project that has impacted people is on both Interstates 29 and 94. The North Dakota Department of Transportation says crews are sweeping debris and will have temporary lane closures this week. Most of the sweeping will occur during off-peak hours throughout the Fargo area. A primary suspect in the death of a 10-year-old boy has been arrested. Pierre Collins was taken from his home today for second-degree homicide. The body of his son, Barway Collins, was found in the Mississippi River on Saturday. Pierre has said multiple times that he is innocent. One man is in custody after allegedly breaking into a garage in Fargo early this morning. Police got a call around 1 a.m. and found the garage empty with sheetrock broken in several areas. Police arrested Tyler Kukowski, who was found with burglary tools in his possession. He's charged with burglary. Police say with the weather getting warmer, incidents like this are expected to increase, and people should remember to be on the lookout for suspicious activity. A man is facing charges for allegedly attacking a West Fargo police officer Saturday night. Police say the officer was making a stop for reckless driving, but the driver ran off. When police finally caught him, he's accused of headbutting the officer. Terry Russell from Moorhead was charged with assault on a peace officer and several other charges. Police also arrested a passenger who fled the scene. Adrian Simser from West Fargo was charged with fleeing and possession of drug paraphernalia. The West Fargo officer was treated for minor injuries and then released. Valley City Police arrested 2 people accused of stealing from several vehicles this weekend, and one of them is facing charges for spitting on an officer. When both were pulled over, police noticed some of the missing property in the back seat. Police say the passenger, Jesse Hildebrandt, became violent and at one point spit on an officer's face. Both he and the driver, Shonda Grant, were eventually arrested and charged with theft from a motor vehicle and possession of stolen property. Hildebrandt was also charged with assaulting a police officer and preventing arrest. The wage wars continue, but today brought new light to the issue. Mayor Mahoney signed a proclamation to raise awareness of the wage gap between men and women. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, women working full-time in 2013 typically earned 78% of what men earned, indicating little change or progress in pay equity.
In 2015, in the world that we live in today, this is unacceptable, and that is why the proclamation of Pay Equality Day is important.
The goal is to recognize women's skills and contributions to the workforce. The North Dakota Autism Center's day program helps kids with autism and other mental disabilities, and you can support its mission this Friday at a special event. The center is again holding the Awesome Evening this weekend. It starts at 5:30, where a silent auction with more than 100 items will be up for bid. The Awesome Evening helps provide funds for the care and attention the children get through the program there.
That program is the real charity of what we do, and we need to raise about $150,000 a year just to keep that program running. So the fundraising events we have all go towards that Awesome Kids Day program.
Tickets are available online, and we have a link. Go to valleynewslive.com and click on our hot button. Still ahead tonight, find out if airlines in the U.S. are doing a better or worse job of serving travelers.
And fire danger not just here in the Red River Valley, as much of the upper Midwest deals with that threat. I'll have details on when there may be relief in sight coming up next.